So good morning. This morning we are going to talk about Anchor, the steadying blend. Sometimes in this crazy, busy modern world, you feel uprooted and unsure of yourself. Have you ever felt that way? Frequently. With mile-long to-do list and uncertain priorities. Finding balance through aromatherapy and simple yoga moves can be an excellent first step. So again, with this is one of the yoga oils, but you can use it even if you're not doing yoga. It's really, really beneficial. So it is the oil of steadying. Anchor offers steadiness to individuals when they experience upheaval or instability, either in their outward or inward life. Its calm, present, and supportive aroma extends an energetic arm to lean on. When an individual is being invited by life to accept radical change, it is common to look externally for support and reassurance when faith in oneself falters. The last 2 years have been just, a constant exercise in accepting radical change. However, Anchor invites individuals to look inward to discover the refuge that is already within reach. It is supportive for individuals who wish to practice trusting their intuition and accepting the wisdom waiting within their own soul. It teaches individuals to return to trust and find their center one moment at a time. Anchor encourages individuals to step onto the path before them with faith and courage, offering reassurance that it will be there, holding space for as long as it's needed. Lots of times we look at when we're having struggles and things, then we look at it and think, well, it's so-and-so's fault, and it's so-and-so's fault. One of the things, I watched the Olympics, and I don't know if any of you followed them, but Michaela Schifrin is a skier who has won the most alpine skiing events of any woman in the history of the Olympics. And she had a disastrous Olympics. It was just heartbreaking because of snow conditions and different things. Her 2 best races, she skied out of, and she slipped off and fell, and so she didn't even complete the race. And one of the commentators, she was so gracious. She did an interview with the press after every single race, even when she was so down and discouraged. But it was so interesting and such a positive example that she never once blamed the snow. She didn't say, well, my wax techs didn't get the wax right on my skis. Well, my coach didn't prepare me right. Never once. She never blamed anybody or anything. She just said, I was going at it with the same philosophy and the same energy that I always race with, and it just wasn't my day, or something. So she wasn't looking outside to blame everybody else for a tough situation that she was in. And I think that that's one of the things that Anchor can help us do. It can help us just get anchored in ourselves and not necessarily blame ourselves, but that we can know within ourselves that we have the strength and the stamina to succeed. We can overcome this. We can pivot. We can work with the change. We can do this. So if you're feeling unsteady, feeling upheaval, uncertain, or separated, I think that all of those 4 adjectives describe the last couple of years perfectly. If we want to feel steady, calm, present, supported, clear, courageous. Courageous, I think, is a key word to think about with this. If we want to feel present and calm and courageous, use Anchor. Diffuse it. We'll talk about places that you can put it, but there's lots that you can do that Anchor will really help. The 3 words, I've told you that Laura Jacobs picks 3 words for each oil. The three words for anchor are stabilizing, harmonizing, and centering. And those are just really quite powerful if you think about it. So for the ingredients, lavender is calming and soothing to the mind and emotions. It promotes consciousness, health, love, peace, and a general sense of well-being while nurturing creativity. Cedarwood is calming and balancing and is often used to help center and focus, meditation, and yoga. Frankincense helps soothe mental fatigue and supports the brain. It also helps to focus energy, minimize distractions, and improve concentration. It can also enhance spiritual awareness and meditation. Cinnamon bark is warming and soothing to the mind and soul. Sandalwood is calming and sedative and is often used to help enhance meditation. It can also help calm, harmonize, and balance the emotions. Black pepper is comforting and stimulating and helps the mind overcome physical limitations. Patchouli is sedating, calming, and relaxing and has an effect on physical energy. And then this blend also has fractionated coconut oil in it. So the primary benefits are it complements an effective yoga practice. It promotes an atmosphere full of calmness and courage. And this is the one that applies to me most, is diffuse while setting intentions about moving forward with a steady foundation. So this one was really interesting because, you know, lots of times when I'm telling you how to use them and where to apply them and stuff, then it's always the same place. With Anchor, for most of the things, it's applying it in a different place, which I just found really interesting. So you can apply to the ankles, base of the spine, or bottoms of your feet to promote feelings of completeness and calmness. You can diffuse it whenever you're feeling scattered or uprooted. Ida will know what these are, and I don't know whether any of the rest of us will, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The perfect yoga poses to pair with Anchor's aroma are seated meditation, seated twist, and Boo Mudra. That one is one hand on the heart and the other one on the earth. So if you do yoga, those are poses that are great to use with Anchor. You can use it for meditation, prayer, and focus, diffuse or apply to the forehead, behind your ears, along the spine, or bottoms of your feet. If you want to feel anchored, courageous, and authentic and stable, diffuse, apply to ankles, along the spine, or bottoms of the feet. Calm, composed, and rested, diffuse or apply to the back of the neck, along the spine, or the bottoms of your feet. Along your spine and the bottoms of your feet are common in, the bottoms of your feet are always there, but some of the other ones, you know, have varied depending on what you want. If you want to feel rooted to the earth, grounded, and speaking truth, diffuse or apply to the throat area, along the spine, and the bottoms of your feet. If you're feeling fearful, disconnected, resistant, withholding, diffuse or inhale deeply from cupped hands and apply over your heart. So, like I said, I found it really interesting that there were so many different places to apply it depending on what you want to accomplish. So with this one, I found there's an affirmation that they say can be effective when you apply it. We've talked about the emotional benefits of oils and intentionally setting an oil with an intention. And that if you do that, then as soon as you smell the oil, then that intention comes back. So the affirmation for Anchor is, I am living who I really am. And, you know, just think about that. That is pretty powerful. And how often are we really living who we really are? Or how often are we living what we think other people expect us to be? So that's something to think about. I am going to send you a link to a video that Elena Brower made. She is a yoga master. She's got a huge chain of yoga studios in New York City. I think it's New York City. But she worked with doTERRA developing these 3 yoga oils. And so I'm going to send you a link to that video. And I will also send you a link to some recipes for diffuser blends that use Anchor. So, and also then, when we did, I think, Arise, I can't remember whether we did Arise or Align first, but the handout that I sent you for that has all 3 oils on it. If for some reason you didn't get that, then let me know and I will send it to you. I think I have figured out how to get my program to work and that I can send the handouts. So just let me know if you need them. The yoga oils, like I say, I don't do yoga, but I really love all the yoga oils. And they kind of go to Arise is the enlightening blend to kind of open up your mind, help you see where you want to go, have clarity and focus. Anchor can get you just grounded and steadied, calm, and Align then helps you get even more centered and feelings of self-acceptance and trust. So the 3 combined are really good. And we've now talked about all 3. So let me know if you haven't gotten the handout.